I'm so bored. I'm waiting for the bus. I miss my mommy. You can give me money in person to people. It's AR, the design skull. And lo que estoy pensando, straight to my heart, Arlene Lorenzo art. Shop INTAYIAFAY. Entire shop. Oh, no, not a handle. What else? What else? You don't know what that is. My apologies to the people trafficking me into poverty forced me to turn to that term. One gets trafficked into poverty, starvation, homelessness, and the leash that steals from us says, oh, I'm a better woman. I'm so sexy. And you're out here like, wow, yo no quiero hacer nada hoy. Si este muchacho me invitara a salir, yo me iría con él, pero para oírle a mi mamá. Y si este otro me llamara, pues entonces ese mamá todo está bien, pero el tipo tiene una cara tan fea que me quiero matar, que yo lo digo que me mamá la tota fue. Y a robarle al Lee, créeme que tengo estilo de vida. Para que Arlene me les dé quality, so yo me quedo en la casa de ella sin su permiso, porque eso no es igualdad, me dio mi madre la policía. Pero yo quiero estar muerta. So they mock one that they're like at the Tower of America's dancing right now, or the Frost Tower. But so am I. So, and there's cameras. What else? And witnesses. Not that people notice. I don't remember anything about anyone ever. Anyways. So I don't even think I'm memorable to these people. What else? Anyways, I have not spent money on food today. I'm a victim of theft, domestic violence, abuse, genocide, sexual harassment, rape, sexual assault. You can decapitate me, how many sweaters and assistants that rape me, that steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money. They're so dumb, so disgusting. Ew, I don't ever want that in my life. Once I'm financially stable, I plan to travel the planet and meet people ideally fully immersed. What else? What else? I'm bored. I miss Jaden, I miss Kaylani. Jaden and Kaylani haven't been separated from me since 2021, a judge. You get decided that for me, no. The leashes that steal from me took my kids hostage possibly through anger. They're so disgusting. Porque this is a financial situation. I have money to provide for myself, Jaden and Kaylani. Jaden and Kaylani have been separated from me since 2016 when Michael Norman and Jorge Viles raped me. You can decapitate Michael Norman. You can decapitate Jorge Viles. Here comes the bus. I'm getting on. What else? This is so cool. What else? This. What? That's like hooked over. I want it. What else? Mira, me encierro, ruedas. I forgot. Oh, you compensate David. Ledesma that raped me 2020, 2019, 2017. You can decapitate my Benjamin Suarez and his sons that raped me, that steal my money and get in the way of your city. I want Bill Miller right now. I can't afford it. You can decapitate la leech, Benjamin Suarez and his sisters. Let her rape me and steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money. El tipo es un puerco, una basura, una asquerosidad. I don't ever want him in my life. He's been raping for more than 30 years. Even the FBI is like, girl, it's not your fault, but you need to do a public service announcement that thousands of people have been raped for more than 30 years. Do you think he's thinking that his hands on what he has done? Those are so pretty.
Hola. Hola.
Hola.
¿Qué vas a comprar?
Comida.
Yo quiero comprarme algo, pero no tengo esto.
What else? What else? Y ahí está la leche queriendo adivinar. What else? What else? What else? I'm treating myself as if my food stamps won't run out today. Water. What else? Anyways, that lady needs money, supposedly. That's just $1 and a few cents. What else? I've seen her Haven Park. And she knows that I speak Spanish, so she's asked me to help her with her taxes, and I refuse. Porque el pendejo ese quiere que yo me muera de exhaustion. So ella, por favor, tradúceme eso. I'm like, maldita sea, learn fucking Spanish. And I'm like, I mean, yeah, learn Spanish porque es una good Spanish. And learn English para que aprendas tu propio taxes. Y no me esté jodiendo la vida a mí while I'm starving, literally. Or she could be a victim or something. Or some people say que ella viaja de Mexico a San Antonio. She has a relative that does that. I heard decades ago that she just stays at home for fun for a while, doesn't really have a home. So with one thing, the United States doesn't qualify for a home because it says I don't have the paperwork either. Porque it doesn't want the commitment either. Anyways, what else? Is the PTSD that I have from that person. Anyways, all this bread expires in 4 days. I need to take the trash out of my apartment. And more brownies and more water in my apartment. At least for today. I don't know what I'll do tomorrow. What else? What else? I don't do friends. Did we get a banana already? Oh, I want one. Oh, vámonos a probar. Es lo que él quiere enseñarle a los bichos. Mientras él les regala mi dinero. El tipo es un puerco. He lies and says that he's in a Luis Lorenzo marriage situation. Like, mátate entonces. Déjate usándome a mí to get you out of your Luis Lorenzo marriages, including Luis Lorenzo. Ew. So he said, if you see me with Amaril González Soto, Ginny Gendali, Lorenzo Suarez, Joana Vargas, llame a la policía. Okay, those are people that rape me, and I like let them have sex with me until I kill them. What? What else? This looks so good. So what else do I yogurt? What else? And there goes the $19 that I have. Oh, I don't share. I don't say, but dale, yo compro pan y me va a sobrar en la mitad. O si quieres buscar el pan expirado de una persona. Uy, no, nada de eso. pan expirado. Él la va a mandar luego para el Thompson con mi dinero. Ella se va a bañar. Quizá le va a enseñar las tetas cover up en jabón. Él la va a llevar a comer el lamb race, el dish que yo dije hoy que quiero. El puerco ese. ¿Y tú te crees que yo le voy a dar la mitad de mi pan? Not even after it's not even. That could be my dad's girlfriend. It's like, nena, usted. Anyways, hasta que tú no llegues al trono, él no nos va a dejar alguna tener dinero for some reason. And that may have changed the situation. I would have been like, okay, here's some bread on the expiration date. I want this. And these are so fun. These are so cute. Anyways, I even got toilet paper. What else? What else? What else? You can decapitate my habits. What is one assistance? Never rape me, steal my money, get in the way of here's some money. You can decapitate Ginny Ladies Suarez. You can decapitate Marilis Gonzalez Soto. You can decapitate Joanna Vargas. You can decapitate everyone. That sticks in my homes with all my permission, steals my vehicles, and gets in the way of her money. If he gets in the way of those Luis Lorenzo marriages, like he calls it, including Luis Lorenzo, you can get decapitate Luis Lorenzo. Good for him, I wish him well. I'm not his bodyguard. They create nothing is free. And so he creates an imbalance by stealing my money, and he's weak. For real. An embarrassment that he's weak. And the haters gonna hate, 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 hate. Hi. Can you double bag it, please? Thanks. One moment.
For the toilet paper?
Yeah. Oh, I gotta know. And then I've been thinking these things for a while. I need to register. There's cameras at HEV where this happening.
Sí.
Okay. Cameras at HEV in Converse, Texas, where Berenice was shopping with me and I paid. Remove herself from the register. As I'm paying, I don't know if an embarrassment or coincidence or shit. She's on food stamps, and if she doesn't have money, I just got caught knowing that. That's why one says, yeah, you're on a business, go ahead, I'm heading over to HEV. In my brain, it's like, well, I'm just gonna get picked up, but you don't care about it. So, what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? But I didn't see she joined Nordstrom to stalk me and rape me. Fool. Gonna give her a joyride. Of all the things she doesn't want to do. Possibly, Alex asked her, what did you two do today? Why visited TV with her? She had food stamps. I have nothing, boy. She won't let me near her titties. I have nothing. Have you heard how to speak? Ew, they're disgusting. You guys. I mean, sort of. That rape me and steal my money and get in the way of your family. What else? I think their names are Albert, Alex, Leach, Basura, Querosidad, Andrew, que tipo tan puerco asqueroso, que me roba mi dinero. Él es un wannabe socialite. Oh. I don't think, porque we must have been cool for if Evelyn and Madeline rule. The only thing that the girls at Dunkin' Donuts, they get a fraction themselves. And they still have to follow the rules of Dunkin' Donuts. And they have a huge following of leeches. They're so dumb. Then sometimes Madeline used to let me into that. Without me asking. It's like she's like, I'm your PSA. Thank you. Oh, it's okay. I have to get my pass. Go ahead.
Frequent route 75. West Common.
I missed it. You can decapitate behind citizens and rape me and steal my money and get in the way of everything. There's people in Puerto Rico that have immunity to do so. What else? Oh, there's that green that I was talking about earlier, but you knows. Many times before, was I involved in the decision or heard people talking about it? Possibly. Or por ejemplo, la mitad que hacer that green and then no make it happen. Somewhere else. Also, I get brains. You know, tacos from this temperature, but I want to take them to the library. What else does their scatter look like? He possibly rapes him too. I was warned I could go there's team bandwidth, there's team whatever. Ew. So like beware is trying to place a card lookalike somewhere near you. And don't like feel bad if you kill her. Porque que la onda está ahí in the wrong spot. It's like, Nina, you should be taking a nap. Or it could be someone that he profiles, like, by the way, I want coffee from there. So like, what else? I love trolleys. I'm never in a bad mood. Even when I don't have food. I don't forget there was like 3 different places to get pollo con papa near my parents' home when I was growing up, and I supported them all. I had my favorite, but I still, depending on the ambience or location, there was one where I'm like, ustedes saben como que el aceite no lo han cambiado todo el día. Right away. you're so pretty. And my parents afterwards would say, so how was your day? And like I had chicken and rice. From this other place, I changed my mind. Like I wanted a view of this, blah, 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 blah. Like the mountains look better from that side today. They're like, that makes sense. And the Thompson, ours residences, so Jane Colony at the floodgate, or 300 Main, or Art House, or 7600 Broadway. I miss my mom. What else? 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 I'm so bored. I'm so bored. What? I'm gonna take a class at San Antonio College. I don't know if outfits, food, or transportation. My college year. I'm just kidding. I just take random classes, which is very interesting. But also just, Elish me robó mi dinero just to keep stealing from people. Says, well, she's never accomplished a degree. I think mi madre se me trae, yo no sé qué voy a hacer con algo. El tipo me importó. El tipo es what wrong. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? This works. What else? It could be people waiting for buses. People are stranded. People that were kicked off from home. I don't know where to park for the night. I don't even want to go to the hotel. I'll get myself to the hotel in the morning. I was so mad right now. I just want to get out. What else I've heard? Not about the homeless, most likely. What else? What else?
Caution, van is moving. Precaución, trampa en movimiento. Please exit through your door. Favor, salir por la puerta trasera.
What else? What else? What else? Oh, he branded me like a really fast. I know he finished with me. So that's why he's trying to kill me. I don't want him to be like good. You can decapitate my homies, hundreds and sons, and rape me and steal my money and get in the way person. I think their names are Soda, Kelly, Alex, what else? Albert, Fiasco. What else? 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 Anyone that doesn't take me out a day or doesn't get to know me, just gets his arm. Like, what's so wrong with this arm? I would love to have justice for real. I even practiced that with our plastic girls to take her to heal me with my boys. Like, you're getting a haircut near where you work. Like, that's dangerous to switch barbers. Just like that. Oh, but he and I have investments in La Cantera, the shop de La Cantera together. Possibly. Possibly. What else? What else? I sound like let's have dessert at the Cheesecake Factory after I gotta get off work. So literally, he raped me. And I took him to buy stuff to eat. And I paid it at the Cheesecake Factory, most likely. I took him with me to La Martina, but he took me there once. And that was consensual sex that I had with him. The day that he took me out to La Martina to the buffet during lunchtime, that was fun. What else? 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 Oh, I dragged him with me to H&M one day. Or he dragged me to H&M one day at La Pantera. What else did I shop with him? Like, whatever, I'm just browsing. Well, you shop. Okay, I shopped yesterday. I shop tomorrow anyway, so I shopped earlier. Possibly here, walking around as he's shopping. Yeah, I wonder, is he cleaned up with my money? Already? What else? Anyways, ahora me lo metió por el culo. So de my control, Jerry Garcia. So it's not like a label of this thing that he gets to burn. Just because it's not in writing. And again, when you're been talking to Jerry or Jorge, because someone put it in writing, pero based on the hate crime that we heard, de que la vez no se va a hacer pasar porque fue el único que nos puso el culo. And after you hold on to somebody put it in writing for her. Comment on that post. Oh, she doesn't look great. It's not. They don't look hard to what? Anyways, I would read a Central Martyr. What else? I would live in a community for 100 days. Pizza, salad, yogurt, and brownies. That sounds like a mealish right now. But it's not for me. I would a keyboard just for fun. Anyways, if you're always like still fucking around with people, stealing from one, raping one, bringing up. What else? What else? Yes. Oh, ew. You can decapitate the Lorenzo. Tried to rape me when I was 14. You can decapitate how many sons. Not rape me and steal my money and get go ever say, you want to stay that to continental later tonight? I need a pedicure. I need more leggings. I need more t-shirts. I need a mission to possibly buy for myself 30 solid color t-shirts, 30 solid color pants, 30 solid color skirts, 30 solid color shorts, 30 solid color shoes, 30 solid color handbags, and then adding in 30 pieces. And prints can be mixed up custom or pre-made. Ready to wear? What else? There's the mall. There's online shopping. That includes Etsy. I love some people's work on Etsy. So good. Please spare me that Jaden's kindergarten teacher, Megan Torres, love my Arlene bought me a purse. So then we have a threesome. But I bought a really nice purse from Megan Torres that I gifted to Jaden's kindergarten teacher towards the end of the year. Some parents leave gifts. She was like, thank you so much, the gift was so nice. I don't know her personally, I don't even remember her. She's someone that steals from me or traffics or stuff. I just said, You're welcome. Pero they used to they wanna mock me and be like, so who really paid that? You paid for everything for the materials that Megan used for the purse. You paid Megan for the purse and then you get to do it to me that pretends to be you. That's how they try to do it. I'm gonna stay there. Oh, the San Antonio. Those outfits are so pretty. I remember reading that. Yeah. What else? What else? What else? It'd be like for some reason, it's like a regular outfit. But I'm like, they que conjuntos salieron ella. In there, it don't even look the same. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else is on my vehicle? Anyways, what does the Beyonce look like? The 2025 one. I want one ASAP. What color does it come in? What else? 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 Once I'm financially stable, I'm going to travel and find out my sister no engages if I'm phone. She's scared that she'll be mamándole la tota Sarah Francis and then I'll show up to kill themselves in self-defense. Or just Sarah. So she's been crying for help for decades. It's like I don't give a fuck about my sister. She could die of starvation for a year to la parir. But can someone help dismiss que no somos ni tribu? En efecto, si no existiera sería mi hermana. Solamente para algunas personas that's so scary. What else? All of this steals my money. What else? So hard. Yeah, she said decades ago. It's like you're gonna find if you like what could be what. Away from this. Wow. Just wow. So and I'm only 44 years old, so there's no such thing as desperation. Maybe she's 54, she survives and doesn't get the death penalty. What else? What else? What else? Let's shop H&M right now. What else? What else? What else? Instead of Mario today.
Los adultos mayores y las personas con discapacidad que requieren acomodaciones especiales pueden salir a través de la puerta principal.
People also drugged me and had me legally process myself there. And the cops me. Questioned me. Or he faked me getting arrested, possibly knowing how gross he is. Did he bring me to San Antonio to go football? Decades ago. And that's your favorite corner? Okay, ahí te va a prostituir legalmente. And it's like, wow, it doesn't listen to anything good that I say. It's like, I don't like you. If you don't ask me to dance, I'm just gonna toy with you until mira te caigan encima y te mueran. And I said, I don't ever see you. So he has a hate crime towards me. It's gross. Like, I don't ever see me. He shows up when, like, this would have been my time to take you on, but because you didn't take me on, I'm gonna screw you and kill you right now. But no, he does that because he knows I can kill with my brilliance. El tipo una pérdida de tiempo, una basura. He's gonna say, oh no, I better get on cuatro next time. Y tratarlo bien para que no me trate así. That's chantaje, that's coercion, that's rape. That's not a relationship. A relationship is patient. Even a fuck buddy, straight, is patient. Oh, by the way, Marilyn novia que está también page. At this moment, so, if you're watching this, what else? I don't like strangers in my home, and I don't like a lot of conversation about that. What? I'm bored. Esta ha sido una fiesta, trying to get rid of that leash, don't say. They don't enjoy seeing other people happy, otherwise they would have given money already. What else? Somewhere in the world that is fascinated. Air conditioner with us. Obviously, I can read a book until I get to lost. Stop buggies. Awesome. What else? I want to dance at night too. Or night or garden. What else? Como que eso de precio, que tú eres precio y tú te vendes. Decades ago, my sister was in shock. Llevaba por like 5 años, 12 años, 14, 15, I would see the stash of money and because we share a room or la jata de comida llena de dinero porque papi esta vez se chequea por si acaso. Y estas lichas se la pasan diciendo que Arlene que es precio, vendiendo su tota y vendiendo su cuerpo. And that's why they do that. They don't understand, play, pretend, or talk their good, or what she heard. Como tal era más that doesn't mean that was gonna go on using them as an adult or a teen, or even as a child, or paciente. So some of them are fascinated with me and trying to peek into my life a ver cómo yo me vendo y por cuánto. And because I say that entonces that's why my siblings like, if you only understood that, or me, ¿cómo tú vas a decir que ese prostitución es legal que vendería? ¿Por cuánto? No curiosidad, some of us want to be there, make teachers, and we control that impulse and some people don't. Eso yo lo quiero ver, eso yo lo hago también. Se dice, dale, vamos a salir, regálame dinero. What else? No, es que tengo una cosa. I y pasa, ¿no? Porque siempre hay una rendija. Oh, eso, my dad would be like, pero ¿dónde? Like, ¿dónde se prostituye? No que se va a prostituir, pero ¿de dónde ellos sacan que Arlene es precio? And they're like, my sister is an illegal prostitute, my daughter isn't an illegal prostitute. And they take the precio thing so far que yo soy novia posiblemente sin enterarme de every basketball player. Desde que el internet existe, Jesús Wilson Lorenzo warned me decades ago. It's like, nena, no probaste Instagram para toda la gente soltera. Pero esto va a ser un despelote de madre, deja que estas liches estén llamando a todos los Carmelo Anthony ofreciéndose con tu foto en venta. A ver cuánto ellos pagan. It's no answer because some say as long as I am not completing the act, it's just a question. Out of self-care, out of I already know the term behind this account most likely is one of her relatives that pretends to be her and teacher. Supposedly when I was a toddler during an orgy, I wondered los tres del precio to people. But that's like some kids say agua. It's been explained to La Lich for decades until I reached my 20s and then I stopped talking to all of them. So I didn't think that they would continue with that precio. They would constantly give. Oh, and I don't talk to them privately. And because they know it's illegal, they don't post it public and say, mira, la Arlene Lorenzo said he's not interested. Este otro dijo que sí. ¿Y por cuánto? And it was like a legit conversation. I didn't pretend to be here. I was like, let's pay me. ¿Cuánto pagaría? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? They steal my pictures. What else? Anyway, just how much money I have. Bueno, no sé, ¿ves cómo se ve el closet de él ahora mismo? No, tampoco quiero ver. That already advised us, like I've already, as you are describing how María gets sin dinero. And my sister's like, if va a ser una miseria, just for the laugh. Literally no se ve sin dinero. So I'm gonna laugh at the public and the planet entero, like even if I'm supposed to be conservative, people should be ungrateful. And I'll be like, this is a family issue. And then go to jail first. So my sister said to them that first of all, she's not gonna not have it her own place. Segundo, ellos ven her mama, pero tienen muy interesante tu actuario en el futuro. Maxi tenía enterrado already desde hace tiempo. You show up y Carlito, pero es la hija de la pizza. Have you ever witnessed that? I don't read like that. I think I'll understand body language. Pero y eso se me para frente a la pecho and then like with people start talking, you're married, like, no, no. Otherwise, I would be like, I'm so hip. And they're like, oh, okay. Now I know this. I don't want this. He stole my money today and has like 3 or 4 or 5. And he went on to rape me to show up at my bedroom my parents' home.
Approaching el Way.
Shit, it's like to kill him in school. So my dad is quite for the perfect no one would know, only my dad if the same thing happens to my dad. My dad said so many times, la llegas a mandar yo y ya tengo otra persona que va a empezar con Johnny que va a empezar. So my money me and then rape me in my bedroom. And legit evil that you're doing. So I did what then he would brag about how he was going to take Yesenia Roman Feliciano dancing, or how he took Maria Serrano on a date to the movie theater, or how he took Gigi and Ladies to practice their makeup and then went on dates together. Oh, how Claudia Fielder. My outfit. Thank you. Or how Claudia Gabriela. What? Looks so great in lingerie. How Jenny Gendalina es lesbiana y se hace pasar por cristiana. Y un día es buena y otros días mala y así lo violan. And they all laugh at her. Pero ellos llorando así se lo porque dice, when we were born, we're like, dale, Gigi, dale, enseñanos cuán cristiana eres. Y después termina siempre dándonos el culo porque no tiene cristianismo. Es tan bruta. Ni que un bebé se hiciera solamente con la vagina. Y ya, y no hubiera movimiento en otros lados. What else? I'm so bored. I'm heading over to a dirty apartment. I'm hoping to charge my phone somewhere. It wasn't charging in the hallway. They may be doing some construction. There's a car in the wall. Thought they may be fixing it soon, so maybe some neighbors complain. She's really crying, but she doesn't visit her. And I checked on my family. I won't do anything to help her. Forget this for social responsibility again for the most part. Until the cops knock on the door. And say, well, I need you to do something. So instead of like feeling 20 objective forms a day. So you know what, Etsy is the first time candles get bigger the problem. Literally, please do tell me. If you start a candle shop without utilization lights and my inspection around the you stole my GoFundMe campaign pictures at essays. I've heard of people, they even semi-done, but that's how they keep themselves safe too. They're like, at least the FBI. It's time for you to deposit the money. Is what the FBI possibly said to you years ago already. If you've done that. People say, how can I collect money for them while staying still visible? So, the FBI is aware that I exist. So they screenshot a picture and they're like, I sold candles with the image of the 3 of them when they went hiking. And here's the money. And they don't want to give the money because then what if now, do you understand, lawyers tell them, what if now the FBI catches me giving her the money? And the FBI says, whatever, I'll just use the money and it's easier than deal with you calling us all the time. Like, what did I do? What else? What else? What else? So does he have an apartment here? One on the west side? One con su madre? Mira que se mate already. I don't want him in my life ever. El tipo es un bruto, una asquerosidad. They cling on to an obsessed because one is so in love that one doesn't do anything to hurt them. But it's not love, get more passionate. That I'm obsessed that I would want that leech around me every day. So I know what a healthy attachment is, and I also prevent myself from unhealthy attachment. So I have no feelings for them. I have no need for them in my life. I don't even want to know if he contributed to un clavo de esto. That's to not save his life ever. Ni si sembró ese palo, ¿no? Sí, fue el que instaló el aire acondicionado en mi apartamento, ¿no? What else? What else? To me, the leech is always leeching. You can decapitate Benjamin Suarez sense. That right me. That's the only money I'm getting away with. So, food. Free food. Monday to Friday. What else? What else? What else? What else? And I haven't visited the pool here. I don't have money for a swim, so. What else? And I could be shaving my legs and stuff today. It's like really good weather right now to do that. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? You can decapitate everyone that gets in the way of me receiving money for me to wear a sunset. It's not simple. And I'm talking about millions of people here possibly. Based on what I witness sometimes I've had. Or Facebook comments. But I never highlight them. As of like, ew. Is that a sound that's always mad? Trying to kill people. I was saying I don't report it either. Porque it could be self-care. It could be a person that's close to the person that have a language that they understand. It's called whatever. I'm here cooking for myself today. It's called, what else? Someone give me attention. You can decapitate Marilisa Chevalier. I'm just trying to meditate to her face with no fucking way. La tipa es una puerta. Es una basura. You can decapitate Marilisa Chevalier González. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? It's not my first time in an elevator, and then what else? I'm bored. I'm bored. What else? There's no cameras in the elevator. What else? What else? What else? Anyways, we'll do it for you. But just this one, we're going to get restructuring for Canadian food. I'm going to check it. There. You can like appetite. I have these sons are raking the selling money and getting the way of using money. electricity here. The electricity en mi apartment is shut off. Ellos quieren que yo me recuerde de no de morirse a matarse. Uy. They want me to join in society. They would want to take me down with a phone. No, that did nothing work. What is this? I'll try a little more later. Not working either. What else? I missed this. Let me try this. Doesn't work either. Some people throw away the phone. There's a dog here who may be working on construction maybe. What else? What else? I haven't talked to anyone from the origin. Because el bebé ni no puede ese teléfono, se te dañó el teléfono entonces. Ew, they're so gross. Ew. You can decapitate everyone that has consonants that my depression, my loneliness, my poverty. What else? This apartment energy. There's no electricity here. You can decapitate by having soda as a son. Alright, just the only money and get in the way we receive money. I think their names are Arlene. Alex Leach Basura, que nos quedó el tipo un puerto, maldita sea, cuando me violó. Me robó mi dinero. And then didn't date me and then brag about La Leach. Mamá, no sabe. What else? I want to date someone. Besides myself, really. What else? What else? What else? What else? Ugh, I hate this mess. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? And I need to clean my apartment. What else? Ugh. You can decapitate my home and sort of sons. Now read me to steal my money and get in the way of my receiving money. You can shop my art. It's Instagram INTAYIAFAY or shop HHAUM on eBay. What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm so bored. I'm so... Anyways, what hate crime if I don't have people laughing at me because I didn't show up? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? And people se creen, oh, él se cree que yo soy... I don't know how to identify a hate crime. Ew. Oh. Oh, do I have a fork? Yes. In the shelter. So, after spending time with leeches, I thought of Nola. However, this doesn't seem healthy. That I'm poor still. So it must be that they've already talked to my siblings and my parents. And that they didn't dar licuado eso. And la rosadora que usa eso. Yeah, and everyone else that have on Instagram that steals from, I mean on Facebook, that steals from me and gets in the way of my receiving money, so I must be cautious and not talk to any of them. Quiero comprar que se mate. For real, no entiende lo que es influencer, es un bruto, se quiere tirar un peo por mí. Es una basura, wants to brag that his mother's prettier than mine. Él no entiende nada. Ew. Un puerco, una asquerosidad. You can decapitate how many students of sons that rape me to steal my money and get in the way of my receiving money. I don't want them near me. El tipo es un bruto. Asquerosidad. So, I think his name is Albert Alex Basura. Andrew Puerto. I'm currently eating this. What else? You can decapitate Sara Soto Rosa. You can decapitate Ginny Zendaliris on Suarez. You can decapitate Benjamin Suarez on sons that rape me to steal my money. And get in the way of me receiving money. What else? I'm so bored. You can decapitate Arlene Lorenzo. You can decapitate Arlene Lorenzo. Acevedo that killed Gloria Anissa to be the prettiest. You can decapitate Arlene Lorenzo Acevedo. You can decapitate Jimmy Lorenzo. You can decapitate María de la Virgen Lorenzo con una puerca. I lost my virginity for me with Benjamin Suarez Lorenzo sons that I love. You can decapitate Daddy Lorenzo Chaparro, que es un puerco. That lost my virginity for me with Benjamin Suarez Lorenzo sons that I love. When I'm financially stable, I plan to travel the planet people ideally for their husband. You can decapitate Cyrus Pena, trafficking to poverty. They talked about me for years, days. Well, people laugh at them. El tipo tan pendejo. Fulanita is truly interested in him. Y él parece interesado en ella. Y todavía no captan that we know how to date. And we are a little complicated. Y ellos se creen que van de Estados Unidos como si fueran con unos papers llenos de oro a Puerto Rico. En U.S. territory, gente. Y se creen la gran jodienda. ¡Fum! Y se le roban el dinero de una como si ellos no supieran what Puerto Rican currency is. Ew. Son unos puercos, una basura, una asquerosidad. What else? You can decapitate algo español. What else? You can decapitate me how many daughters and sons that rape me and steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money. I don't need his dick to sell my artwork. I've already sold pieces on my own. I exhibit my work on my own. I do that all the time online too. I don't need the comparison of esta nena que tu abuela tiene más ropa que tú, so el arte de ella, I would price it at this. Ay, hermano, yo soy un bruto, si tú no te abuela, entonces tú sabes si necesitas más dinero. They're boring, they don't know how to start over ever. Because they don't want to, because they're leeches, rapists, murderers, and thieves. So he would bully me for like the 5 seconds that his dick would be in me had he had consensual sex with me. Un puerco. Ew, ew, ew. El tipo un bruto, una asquerosidad. You can decapitate with how many sons that rape me and steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money. I think their names are Andrew, Alex, Basura, and Leach. Por fin me dejó de violar, pero ¿por qué lo dejé de hablar? Decades ago. As soon as I moved out of my parents' home, they stopped raping me. I had a home that I rented for myself instead of living in my own porque el asqueroso ese Anthony Capizano is trying to rape me, possibly still trying to get into my home. Ew. And he showed up there one day. Well, I was with a girl like, nene, vete, I don't want to get raped by you. Ew. El tipo es tan basura que me robó mi dinero and to date him and luego me violó in my bedroom where I didn't invite him to. And luego se aparecía con leeches to my parents' home to brag that those leeches were going to take him out on a date. El tipo es la definición de cuero. Asqueroso. El tipo es la definición de cuero asqueroso. I don't ever want him near me. You can decapitate the Anthony Capizano guy on Facebook. Hopefully the FBI did that. As soon as he messaged me on Instagram. Not because he messaged me on Instagram, but because it's all threats. And I had not talked to him ever. And I wasn't provoking him. Contrario a Leach, who says, no, I don't talk to him. That's why they don't support anyone ever. No, entonces se enamora de tu verdad. No empieza a hablar de ti, de qué linda eres. Y no le haces caso. Entonces empieza a decirme, dale, vamos para Olive Garden again. Que ya lo había dejado eso de dale, vamos para Olive Garden again. Olive Garden es donde él le paga y la lleva hasta Italia con mi dinero en avión privado. Petticoat in the summer, distro en pleno invierno. What else? What else? What else? What else? You can decapitate me, homie, so as soon as the sons that rape me and steal my money and get in the way of me receiving. Ahora Texas Roadhouse, ¿qué quiere ir? Ir a comprar rancho. Their deer truck, John Deere truck. For a day so that they can ride reverse cowgirl riding and pretending to be me. And he's like, they're so cute, they rape each other. Just so, in one sentence, sometimes they're like, oh my god, every time. You can decapitate me on being so sons that rape me, that steal my money, that get in the way of me receiving money. It's April 11, 2025. You can decapitate la Lich, que se hace pasar por mí y me roba mi dinero. Someone proves that one is sweet. He treats one as a low-life hooker. He's a rapist, a murderer, and thief. He has no class. ¿Me da un asco verlo? No. Me da un asco verlo. After 20-something years, or at least 20 years. I saw them at Corazon de Center Camp, Travis Park Transfer Church, Central Library. One of them may not have raped me, but may steal from me. Or could be in danger. His brothers are trying to kill him still, so he doesn't have sex with me. You can give me money in person through PayPal. It's gofundme.com/f/Arlene-Lorenzo-7. I only have $8.21 of until April 25th. Oh, I got a yogurt. That was my first. either way. Both are and it was headed towards the ways. That flower I got at Central Market a few days ago, so pretty. After this one, I finished this school and dating someone. I'm gonna be on Tinder. What is happening to me is a hate crime, so that's why my apartment is dirty. It's not a lack of cleanliness on my part. It's not me being done. Those beaches that I grew up around are so disgusting. They want me to take myself out of the market from dating. Eso no es imposible. Even people that agree to that thing may still feel like or what the fuck did I just agree to? I called the police and they said, ew, you're a victim of a hate crime. Kill them and self-defense. What else? 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 Is there an electricity outlet that works in a different form? We'll check later. Anyways, I'm waiting a few minutes and eating this as dessert, I guess.